What is up, guys? Today I want to make a quick video here to answer the question, should you buy Cyberpunk? Finally, now since the new large patch 1.5 has come out, a lot of things have changed, and a lot of people seem to be wondering if they should finally give the game a chance, and I'm here to say that I really think you should.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Now, hear me out. I'm not saying the game is perfect or that you should forgive it for all that's happened, but I do want to say what I liked, disliked, so let's get into it. Starting with the good, this game is absolutely amazing to look at. Visually, I was amazed more than one time. This is basically a given. I think everyone kind of agrees with this sentiment that the game looks nice. That's never really been the problem. But honestly, sometimes just taking in the environment is the best part of the game, which is a good thing. And also a really bad thing. Characters are also great. I love the characters in this game to the point where I actually felt emotionally impacted by the stories at times. Judy, Panem, Jackie, and many others are great mainstays, and some of the best of this game is when you are one-on-one with a character, just talking and having an emotional dialogue one-on-one. The most fun I had was talking to these characters, or just walking or driving through the city at night. The city feels alive at times, awesome and very well designed. Combat and driving, on the other hand, don't fare as well. Combat is okay. Not great, not terrible, just serviceable at times and a little wonky at others. One major issue I did have, however, with the combat is a lot of the purchasable gear feels very much overpriced until you are so far into the game it doesn't even matter anymore. This may just be a personal thing, maybe I didn't grind enough, maybe I didn't make money in my own way. However, I noticed this is a big problem for me. Driving is, I would say, less than serviceable. In fact, I would go as far as to say it's actually pretty bad. The driving physics are some of the worst I've experienced in a game, which is weird because, as I said, driving around Night City is some of the most fun you can have. While the stories and characters are great, these less than desirable features can drag the game down for a lot of people. Not to mention, while Night City looks great, there isn't much to do in the way of extras, which I found to be very frustrating. When I look around this amazing looking city with these awesome landscapes and awesome structures, I can't help but wonder, why can't I go into more of these? And I know a lot of these things were promised at launch and were never delivered and probably won't ever be delivered upon, which I do take into consideration with why people may not want to come back to this game. The last thing I want to discuss is the inventory, crafting, and body mods, which are all around solid, save for the fact that a lot of the body mods felt like minor buffs and number modifications versus really truly pulling you into what the potential of it could have been. I expected a bit more in that department, but I was not completely disappointed. It works functionally, but could be better. That being said, do I think you should give it a try? While it probably feels like I've just trashed this game for the last 3 or 4 minutes, whatever it's been, but weirdly I'm going to say, yeah, I think you should actually try it. Despite all the flaws, I felt myself loving this game most of the time. The story and characters make it well worth at least one playthrough, and while it may never live up to what we expected it to be, while it may never reach its full potential or true height, maybe it will, maybe it won't, we don't really know, to me it redeemed itself in a way of at least being a fun, decent experience that you pick it up on sale and you're not going to be frustrated with the game at that point. That's all I really got with this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you give Cyberpunk another shot. Let me know what you thought with the new update. Does it make it up for you? Are you still done with the game? You don't have any interest in going back? Did you think they're really finally getting it back to where it's supposed to be? And are you looking forward to that DLC they're going to launch next year? I'd like to hear you guys' opinions, thoughts. That being said, that's all I got for this one. I appreciate the view. Subscribe if you want to. We're going for 100. Wow, that's big number, right? Anyway, have a good night, guys.